Hello and welcome to my podcast with you, Gulnara Omar. And today I want to share with you a story about two women. Every day we meet people who are living completely different lives. Yet, if you trace back their beginnings, they started in the same place. So let me ask you this. How is it possible that two people with the same background, same resources, and same potential can end up living such different lives? Let me show you how. Because inside this story is the truth about your power and how you can reclaim it. There were two women, both on the same day, the same small village. They grew up side by side, same school, same streets, same chances. But by their 20s, they were living two different realities. And I'll tell you how it happened. One woman carried this quiet magnetic confidence. She didn't try to impress, she didn't have to. People were drawn to her because of her energy. She saw opportunities and talked to herself in a very kind way. She would say something like, "This worked out for me. I'm grateful. Good things happen when I show up. I love this dress on me." The other woman, she moved through life with heaviness. Same talents, but blocked. She looked in the mirror and picked herself apart. The problem was that she believed that life was against her. She would say something like, "Of course it happened to me. I always miss the good stuff. Nothing ever works. I'm not as pretty as before." So her language was so negative. What do you think made them so different? One simple thing. Someone, maybe a grandma, teacher, or coach, told the first woman, "You don't need to be perfect to be worthy. You are allowed to try, to fail, and still be valuable." And she believed it. That seed grew. That voice became her own. Let's talk about the second woman. What she heard was constant criticism. "You're not good enough. Be better. Why can't you be like her? This dress doesn't suit you." And that voice became her own too. You see, it's not what they were born with. It's what they believed and how they spoke to themselves when no one else was listening. If we analyze the situation, the first woman usually started her days saying, "Well, I've gotten through hard things before. I'll focus on one thing at a time." And she looked in a mirror and found something to appreciate about herself. Then she made a remark every time she makes a mistake, something like, "It's okay, I can learn from this. I caught it early, that's a win." So because of those thoughts, her body stayed calm and she slept better, she had energy to show up, and her peace made her magnetic. But what happened to the second woman? Her day began with dread, and the thought, the negative ruminating thinking inside her mind was, "I'll probably miss something. I'll probably mess up again. Why do I even try?" She saw only flaws. She expected failure. Her shoulders were tight, her mind exhausted, and people could feel her tension, even when she smiled. Here's the truth, my friends. Most people aren't broken. They're not unlucky. They're not unattractive. They're just tired from fighting themselves every single day. They're not tired from work. They're tired from fear, from guilt, from harsh self-talk. That kind of exhaustion steals your clarity, steals your courage, it steals your joy. Every single day, it steals your vital energy. How I know? Because I lived it. But what changed my life wasn't my circumstances. It was how I spoke to myself. When I shifted that, everything changed. My posture, my energy, my confidence, my relationships, literally everything. And some of you probably know that I had a dream to uplift and empower people since I was a child. But I believed I could only help people one-on-one because I was a therapist. That was the path I knew, the role I trusted. But deep down, I had another dream. I wanted to speak in front of other people. I wanted to train groups. I wanted to have more impactful influence. I wanted to impact larger audiences. I wanted to speak. Since I was a little girl, I loved performing in front of other people. I wanted to step into stages and share messages that could shift lives. But I told myself, that's not for me. I don't belong there. I'm not polished enough, not bold enough. I said to myself, I'm not a native English speaker. I have an accent, and I'm afraid my words won't come across right. I waited for someone to notice me, to come to me and select me. I thought maybe someone would give me a chance, help me polish my talents. I was waiting every day, and I was waiting for somebody to put me on a stage, but it never happened. So I made a decision. I wasn't going to wait any longer. I chose to move forward no matter what until the end of my life. And I made it clear that there would not be other option for me. I would be the one to invest in myself with my time, my energy, my effort, and yes, even my money. And I started showing my faith in myself by practicing every single day motivational writing, speaking in front of the mirror, regularly and constantly. I made so many mistakes. And I would no longer look back to wait for someone to approve me. I would only look back to see how far I've come. And as a mother, my best gift I can give my sons is to be the best version of myself, to be a mother who is high energy, positive, and happy. I wanted to be that mother for my boys. Doing what I love, living my purpose, made me happy. And I am the best mother I can be when I'm living authentically. The doubt didn't destroy me. It shaped me. It pushed me to grow, to build better habits, to sharpen my mindset, to become a better version of myself I had never met before, and one I am deeply proud of most of the time. Of course, I still make mistakes. I'm human. And I'll tell you the truth. I still have moments when clarity fades. I still have days when two unwanted guests visit me, doubt and fear. And this voice is very loud, and I need to quiet it. But I meet them differently now. These guests are not wanted, and I breathe, I listen, I stay true to myself, and I move forward anyway. Here's a very important message for you guys. The most important thing you can do starting today is protect your energy by changing the voice in your head. Remember the story about these two women? Don't wait to become someone better only. You can be better, but the most important, just become someone kinder to yourself. I know it can feel overwhelming. It took me time to change my voice. A lot of practice, a lot of discipline, but please start small, start today, because I started small and it worked for me. Pick one thing, just one, that you've been putting off because of doubt or fear. Take 5 minutes to do it and feel the shift. The key is not waiting for perfection. Just start. Because the moment you take that step, no matter how small, is the moment you begin claiming your power back. Yes, you will feel every time the power is coming back to you and you become stronger and stronger. This act will make your energy rise. And when your energy rises, you rise. And when you rise, the world doesn't just notice, it benefits from your power, your talents, your uniqueness. So let's go. No turning back. Only forward. Only upward.